It's 5 o'clock and it's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening, March 20th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. I your 5 o'clock news on there. Top story of 5 o'clock hour on this Monday evening here is FBI Director James B. Comey acknowledged on Monday that his agency has conducted an investigation of possible coordination between the Kremlin and the Trump campaign and the counterintelligence probe that could reach all the way to the White House. Forbes released its annual list of the world's billionaires Monday, and plenty of high earners with local connection made the list. Combinations began for Judge Neil McGrush, President Trump's Supreme Court nominee. New photos were released on Monday of the former health teacher and testing accused of abducting one of the students as investigators try to heighten the urgency of the case bringing in new tips before the trial goes cold. Immigrations and customs. U.S. names localities have refused to detain undocumented immigrants. President Trump's ninth grandchild is on the way. After a lot of speculation, a big data in Britain's path to Brexit been set on March 29th, but Britain Minister Theresa May will trigger Article 50. Also, Copenhagen, Norwegian law student Karen Nebo summed up that the feelings that many of the Monday of our country is named the world's happiest country. Social media erupted in the proxims that shone fire over the weekend when it discovered that President Trump's daily approval rating from Gallup at a new low of 37%. Jerusalem, a joint U.S.-Israel military interceptor will be operational soon, completing Israel's military layer defense system, a senior Israel Air Force official said on Monday. President Trump seems to be getting a bit sensitive about his leisure activities when he was a candidate before that, and then after Obama bombed for social media. Trump briefly criticized Barack Obama for hiding the links. At least two members of the President Trump's own party have now suggested that the president has some apology to do, speaking with reporters on Friday. Representative Tom Cole, Republican in Oklahoma. David Rockwell's fight to save Chase Bank as a billionaire publicist is dead at the age of 101 on Monday. Rockwell was one of America's most famous Gilded Age families. There are many words that describe the President Trump predicting billboard that went up in Phoenix on Friday as being innocent, hateful, and apologetic. Iraqi forces were less than 1,600 feet away from Mosul's Great Mosque of Illinois, where Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is believed to be declared an Islamic State. Mexico Attorney General from the Veracruz State said officials found 47 skulls along with other body parts in several mass graves. A man has been charged with a slash in a renowned painting at the National Gallery in London using a sharp object. Guatemala's Interior Ministry said forces have been taken under control of 80% of the top of two youth detention centers where 2 cars were killed after a riot. The U.S. Supreme Court refused to defraud bribery and corruption charges against Senator Bob Menendez, who cleared the way for the Democrats' trial this fall. Federal immigration officials said they busted an illegal cockfighter bringing the trade over the weekend, which is now doesn't face a possible deportation. The State Department announced its boycott in a session of the United Nations Human Rights Council examining possible human rights violation in Israel. Driver alleged bar hopping before fatal Edinburgh crash. Job was made resident of and the state of Massachusetts. Accused drunken driver and protected driver face child endangerment charges. North Edinburgh, local man accused of selling marijuana over the weekend alleged had West Crispy treat on it, but not the usual kind. Uber's president resigned just 6 months after the job. The ride-hailing company confirmed Sunday Uber didn't provide public comment explaining Jeff Jones' departure. Trading spots photo market ahead reported a merger raises eyebrows. Snap features in TV that City Analyst will have give up Snap its first buy rating. Oil prices settled at the lowest level in nearly week as an end of a rising active U.S. oil rigs, renewed concerns over domestic production, and some analysts worried that a change of the G20 policy statement may impact global trade. Neil deGrasse Tyson rejects Pluto paneling proposal on Stephen Colbert. If you two people laugh, chances are you're going to get a smile and laugh at yourself because your laugh stage is not just for humans. Between 2000 and 2015, police and control centers in the United States received 188,048 calls about prescription opioid exposure in children and teens, a new study finds. 2 people became critically ill after drinking herbal tea was purchased at San Francisco China's town store. San Francisco public officials said, as a woman died after drinking herbal tea from San Francisco Chinatown store. Advocates outrage questions about LGBT seniors have suddenly been removed survey that determined 7% for elderly Americans. If generated by Dane Friday with at least a long-winded outcomes data for its cholesterol drug with Alpha that considered a medicine company. Okay, looking at stocks at 505. The Dow down 8% points to 20.905.86. SP 5 down 4% points at 22,373.47. Nasdaq up 53 cents at 5 down 1.53. Russian 2K down 7.43 points 1384.10 and VIX up 6 cents at 11.34. European market that's down 42.34 points at 12,052.90. FTSE up 485 points at 7,429.81. CAC down 708 points at 5,012.16. FTSE MIB down 105 at 73 points at 99.68.55. SOX 600 down 64 cents at 377.68. Asian markets Nikkei down 68.55 points at 95.29. Shanghai up 3108 points at 3,250.52. HSI up 192.06 points at 24,501.99. ASX 200 5,778.91 and Kospi 21.7.01. Oil markets down 60 cents at 48.18. Brent down 11 cents at 51.65. Natural gas up 1,335 at 3.081. BOE gas up 2,000 at 1.6091. And USA HO up 64,000 at 1.5149. Gold markets, silver up 2,000 at 17.44. Gold up 3.8 cents at 12.34. Copper 2.6545 down 3,700 Platinum 972.10 up $9.10 and Cadmium up 6.75 at 72.55. In bonds, US 10-year down 3,000 at 2.463%. Bond 10-year up 3,000 at 0.44%. Germany 10-year up 4,000 at 0.076%. UK 10-year up 3,000 at 1.237%. And France 10-year up 6,000 at 1.124. European US dollar up 1,000 at 1.0738. US dollar Japanese yen down 200 at 112.54. Great about US dollar 1.2356 and change. US dollar KCA Canadian dollar up 4,000 at 1.3351 and US dollars CH up 2,000 at 0.9987. Oh wait, looking at commodities. Wheat 429 and 3/4 down 6.5. Soybean 99 and 1/4 down 1 3/4. Corn 363 and a quarter down 4 1/4. Sugar 70.70 down 47 cents. Coffee 145.15 up $2.10. Cotton 77.33 down $1.03. Rough rice 983 down 85,000. Cocoa tours 114 up 101. Live cattle 118.975 down 35 cents. Lean out 68.55 down 50 cents. And FD cattle 132.75 up 1.125. Peter Childers time is now 5:07 on this Monday evening here, and it is time now for a sports report here tonight. The Boston Celtics will be taking on the Washington Wizards at the Garden at 7:30 p.m. The Boston Bruins will be up at Toronto taking on Toronto Maple Leafs game time 7:30 p.m. And the Boston Red Sox over the Baltimore Orioles 7-4. Rajon Rondo is not over. Ray Allen's leaving the Celtics with heat. According to Rondo, leaving as some of his former Celtic teammates. Tom Brady's Super Bowl jersey has been reportedly found, but legal implications remain. Duke is facing in the list of hostage question who stays who goes much earlier than expected. That both of the start of the season, the favorite would win in 6 national but instead failed to make it out the first weekend with lost to South Carolina. When more went down with a broken ankle going camp, the Cowboys main offensive have been counted Nick Foles before Prescott emerged as a preseason sensation and only displaced Wilmore as a franchise savior. Peter Childers is now 5:08 on this Monday evening. It's time now for Traveling and Transit Apart. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA here, where on the subway system it's similar on SL5 and SL4 express in Mondelez if traveling and sub on SL5 express in Mondelez and disabled bus. Commuter rail. Havel train 29665 from Redding's cancel today. All train passengers can take the MBTA bus 13665 from Redding Depot. Havel train 295 6:05 p.m. from North Station cancel today. All train passengers can take train 219 6:20 p.m. from up on the North Station. Havel train 215 5:15 up and will make all local stops today and is expected to operate beyond schedule between North Station and Havel. Havel train 293 4 p.m. and abundance of cancel all train passengers can make take train 215 5 p.m. after making all local stops Saturday, but train 294. The 5 p.m. inbound cancel today. All train passengers take MBTA bus 136 to Boston. Reading Depot at 5:50 p.m. Rockport train 117 5 p.m. after make all local stops today and expected to operate beyond schedule between North Station and Rockport. And Rockport train 194 5:35 p.m. from Beverly has been canceled today. Passengers to take train 120 at 5:40 p.m. from Beverly, and Rockport train 192 is canceled. Passengers to take train 117 will make all local stops. And on the ferries, they are looking good here. Okay, looking at Iowas and Bowies of New England here. Okay, Nanakan Ways, 95 and a North Banside, back to 709 to Bridgeport, 90 Mary Parkway, East Banside, about a North, then to Bridgeport, Mary Parkway, West Banside, a little Swan, Bridgeport Stretch, 25 to North Banside, a little Swan, the Bridgeport Stretch, Interstate 84, East Banside, a little Swan, Newtown Stretch, 84, East Banside, a little Swan, Warrior Stretch, 95 in both ends back from the West Haven and New Haven, 91 in South Banside, a little Swan, Route 691 in Maryland, Connecticut, 84. Both ends are back to the West Harvard and down to Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on both ends are backed up from South Harvard and down to Harvard, Connecticut. 291. 91 on the northbound side, bottom 57. 291 in Springfield. 291 on the southbound side of Lowell and the Springfield stretch. 290 westbound side also after Route 190 in Worcester. 495 on the northbound side also from the Mass back to Route 20 in Marlborough. Mass back over westbound side. Stop and go between Newton 495 westbound Mass back to eastbound side. It's slow from the Alston towards our area. Logan Airport on both ends of the Mass back. 146 on the northbound side is also from the Lincoln to North Smith stretch. 99 northbound side also 161 train to Lincoln to Socket stretch. 146 on the southbound side slow from 15 to Route 95 in downtown Providence. Here. $95 on the northbound side is back to the Crescent on the downtown Providence. 95 both ends back to downtown Providence. 610 connectors slow from 695. 195 both ends back up from East Providence down to downtown Providence. Here. Out of the Cape. Train 6 is looking good. Board 7 bridge stop. Looking good. Here. And 95 to southbound side. Slow from 128 Kenton on the Deposit Street in Norwood. 24 southbound side also after 128 in Randolph. And Route 3 southbound side also for Braintree split. All the way down around Braintree. 128 on the southbound side also from Needham all the way down to Route 24 in Randolph. 128 on the northbound side also Braintree split all the way down Route 24 in Randolph. Southern Expressway, both ends is backed up from Mass Park all the way at the Dorchester Southern Expressway southbound and slowed all the way to the Braintree split. 92 both ends down to Boston backed up. 93 to the northbound side, back to the second bridge all the way down around Wilmington, Massachusetts here. 128 southbound side, stop at the 20 in Waltham line, the Route 9 in Wellesley. 120 to the northbound side, back to Route 3 in Burlington all the way down around Denver's. 93 stop and go from Boston all the way up to Methuen. Route 3 to the northbound side is backed up from Burlington and Purdue, Chelmsford. 495 on the northbound side, back to our long stretch. 495 southbound side, low down in Chelmsford. And 290 on the westbound side, also 190 Route 9 in Worcester. Up Hampshire, 93 on the northbound side, also in 3 Hampshire down. Route 101 in Manchester, Hampshire. 101 westbound side, also in Manchester, Hampshire. 195 eastbound side, also after the main turnpike in Saco, Maine. Interstate 879 on the southbound side, also Canadian with an upside New York, Vermont. And Hour 15 on both ends is back to Bend, 7 Quebec. Peter Childers Ave is Alpha 12 in Albany. Area highways out looking good, except on Route 7 on the westbound side, also Interstate 87, Interstate 87 on the northbound side, little slow around Route 7 up in Albany, New York, and Interstate New York State 3 southbound side, accident around Route 20 in McConnville. Peter Childers Ave, 513 on this Monday evening, and it's time now for a weather report here, and it turned out to be a beauty in the weather department to start off this spring equinox here at 6:29 p.m. Okay, our current conditions here, 51 degrees at temperature here, not with a humidity of 27%. Dew point about 80 degrees, about 87 inches here. Look at that current conditions here around the region, 52 in Boston, 51 in Beverly and Gloucester, 52 in Pittsburgh, 47 in Bedford, 51 in Lancet, 49 in Worcester, 51 in Dartwood, 53 in Taunton and New Bedford, 48 in Plymouth, 50 in Falmouth and Martin, 46 in Nyanza and Chatham, 44 Portsmouth and Nantucket, 47 in Providence, 52 in Warwick, 51 in Newport, 55 in Westerly, it's 49 in Montauk, 52 in Islip, 53 in New York City, 53 in Bridgeport, 51 in New Haven, 54 in Groton, Connecticut, 53 in Middletown, Connecticut, it's 46 in Waterbury, Connecticut, 47 in Danbury, 50 in North, 52 in Winslow, 53 in Springfield, 49 out in Amherst, 48 in Greenfield, it's 45 out in North Phoenix 43 in Pittsfield, 47 in Albany, 44 in Silver Springs, 45 in Vermont, 43 in Benton, Vermont, 48 in Lebanon and Keenan, New Hampshire, 50 degrees up in Nashua, Manchester, Concord, and Portland, Hampshire, 48 degrees up in Port Maine. Here. Okay, look at that surface map around the country. Shows high pressure ridges up in Northern Dakotas and northeast and the Fort Quarter region and the southeast coast of the country. And a station front from Oregon, stretching all the way down and around the Rockies and down around the Ohio River Valley with a low pressure trail ranging from Idaho down around Missouri and a low pressure ridge stretching in Arizona and followed stretching with a low from Kansas all the way down to Texas, western Texas, and low pressure warm front and a station front off the New England coast here. And got a little cold front in 7 Oregon and 7 in Idaho. 43 degrees at temperature right in Detroit, 50 in Pittsburgh, 52 in Cincinnati, 53 out in Washington, D.C. But look at the highs. 75 for Miami, New Orleans, Atlanta, Georgia. 91 in Dallas, Texas. 83 out in Brownsville, Texas. It's 82 in Little Rock, Arkansas. 84 degrees out in Memphis, Tennessee, and St. Louis, Missouri. 78 in Kansas City. 66 in Omaha, Nebraska. 53 out in Chicago, Illinois. 52 in Minneapolis, St. Paul. 44 Great Falls, Montana. 52 in Seattle. 60 in San Francisco. 65 Los Angeles. That's 84 in Las Vegas. 91 in Phoenix. 70 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. 72 degrees in Salt Lake City. 75 in Denver, Colorado. Here. Okay. Let's take a look at the National Radar and Satellite photo here. Look at that. National Radar and Satellite. And it shows, what spotty rain showers at 7 portions of Nova Scotia and snow and sleet with some clouds off the eastern portion of the print set it down there. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers around northwestern Redford and around southwestport and spotty rain showers west of Sandwich and around South Kingston. So the southeastern corner of the state is experiencing with a few isolated spritzes of drizzle or rain sprinkles there. And raining heavily around western Ireland and the eastern and have some clouds around the area. Clouds and showers stretching in northern and western Michigan, down on Wisconsin, and a line of spotty rain showers from western Texas and New Mexico. Spotty showers with clouds from the Rockies stretching it up to the Pacific Northwest, and a line of rain showers from Washington State down to the Oregon and California Pacific Coast, and some rain showers in eastern Washington, Oregon, and the northern and southern portion of Idaho, and stretching to Montana. And clouds and rain showers from the Dakotas down on western Nebraska here. Okay, let's take a look at and the water temperature is 40 degrees. We're going to have one more mild day and then a cold Wednesday and Thursday. And lows started off in the 20s and 30s in the mid-morning here this morning. Okay, high pressure will bring dry and mild conditions Tuesday, and Arctic will bring wet cold to Wednesday to Thursday, running along with bitterly cold wind chills here at mild weather returns on mild weather returns on Friday, along with a chance of a few rain showers. A cold front across the region Saturday appeared to a rain and snow possible in early next week, but confidence is low. A new trend for tonight. 7 New England will be in between systems then with about low pressure to the east and weak cold front approach from the northwest. Models indicate increase in high level moisture spilling in the region as upper level ridge moves to the east. This will result in some increase in the mid to high clouds, which will likely limit the extent of radiation cold. I expect low to mid. Leaning the opportunities all 30 with the black winds diminishing from the Cape Nouns here. And I'm expecting tonight's lows 27 to 34. Tomorrow's highs 49 to 55. Average about temperature at Boston 31.4 at sunset 6:57 p.m. Oh wait! 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight we're gonna have Park skies with a low at 30 degrees. North about 5 to 9 miles like this. As high as 21 miles will come in the light northwest at midnight. For Tuesday, Port about 34 degrees. Coming in westbound 6 miles in the afternoon for. Towards night, a Park about 31 degrees. Westbound 6 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most of the most crisp about high about 34 about 11 degrees. Winds northwest about 10 to 20 miles in gust today. It's 35 miles an hour for Thursday. Center the most crisp about 34 about 28 degrees. Friday, a chance of showers after 2 p.m. Put the center the most crisp about 46 about 36 degrees. Just patient 30%. Saturday at showers afternoon, mostly cast by 52 about 32 degrees, precipitation 40%. For Sunday at rain and snow and sleet, mostly cast by 38 about 28 degrees, precipitation 40%. For Monday, rain and sleet, mostly cast by 38 degrees and precipitation 40%. Here's what a phrase of the evening. One more day mountain before the Arctic cold comes back on Wednesday. That's way for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news on this Monday evening, March 20, 2017. I'm BCF. Good evening, goodbye today to the 11 o'clock for the late hour report. I have good evening.